Hey, what's happening, guys? Okay, we have stopped on that boulevard and we've got a KTM 1290 Super Adventure 2018 model. So yeah, I've been waiting for one of these to come in. Woolwich has just added them to their bin file list, so we're going to be doing this one. It's not a full flash and tune, the client just wants the speed limiter out, but we're going to have a bit of a play there nonetheless and see what we can do for him. Yeah, just excited to do this one because I used to have one. Obviously I sold that when I knew about this whole back and injury story, so just giving it a bit of a break. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Let's see what she does on the pre-run. Okay, so yeah, we ran the 1290. I did 3 consecutive runs. The end result's a bit like, well, the base run's a bit disappointing. I mean, you can see there all runs are the same. There's 3 runs overlaid. They're all making about the same power, which is 125 horsepower is the most I got out of it. So yeah, that's a little bit disappointing considering they claim 160. But we don't know if there's throttle restrictions and stuff. Obviously the manufacturers have their own process, putting it on an engine dyno, strapping on all unrestricted electronics. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously I'm busy with Woolwich now to add this file to the software because they don't have this ECU number on there. So I'm just going to send them all the details and then we will wait on them to supply us with the correct file to work with. And then we can get going, see what's going on, because maybe that's like just throttle restrictions and safety maps. And so yeah, hopefully I can get it better for the client anyway. And then ultimately he wanted the speed limiter off, we'll remove that, change a couple other things as well. Anyway, I'm going to put the brakes on this one as well, so stay tuned for part 2. How crazy is that, eh? A dirt bike running 300 k's an hour, that's nuts. Anyway, so yeah, we took the speed limiter out. I mean, the back tire is like not even a radial, like, you know, metal carcass, so, you know, it's a bit risky. Anyway, I thought I'd just give it one. Anyway, you'd always like, what can go wrong? But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. But client, I'm sure will be really happy with the bike. Let's take a look at the specs. Hey guys, okay, so we're done with the KTM 1290. As I said, it wasn't in for a tune, but I did a scratch around a little bit there. You know, you can't just get in there and not play. Anyway, so these are our results. So basically, I had a lot of drama with, you know, the speed restrictor. So when I wrote the ECU, it basically said that the speed was limited to, like, it would go just sluggish and there was no power. Turned out there was an issue. Woolwich had to rewrite the whole bin file and fix everything. It's all good. So yeah, now you can see we basically gained all the way to the rev range. So all I did was basically change I manually changed the air fuel ratio and I changed the throttle plate mapping to be more aggressive. So you can see it basically pops up and it's a lot stronger through the range. Lifted the limiter slightly. So we went from 123.6 on the day I ran it because I obviously had to load a stock map back. So don't worry about that pre-run before because obviously I had to run it again on another day. I mean, we do have correction factors and stuff, but either way I have this one up. So that's when we ran it stock map. with the software corrected because I'd lost that other file, and then obviously after I changed all the settings. So we went from 123 to 131 and 114 Newton meters to 120 Newton meters. You can see our air fuel ratio, the blue one, is nice and consistent through the range, where it was smothering out rich before and then going lean and rich. So it's nice and consistent. So that's our 1290. If I had tuned it properly, I probably would have got a bit more. But yeah, it's strange they claim 160 on the wheel, but I have seen quite a few dyno runs on the net where the guys are getting only in the 120s. So I think it's probably just the way I've got my dyno set up. So yeah, don't read too much into it. You know, don't hate me because of the numbers it put out. Our gain was, what is that? So that's 3 minus 1 is 2, so 8 horsepower and 6 Newton meter gain. So that's pretty decent for what it is. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next bit.